on the one of each down.
Well, two of the reunions I've been over. So you know,
Yes.
that right up by me.
Yeah.
Can't do it because that's not true. If you want to do it, you can really do it.
And they didn't acknowledge me. And I thought, well, that was kind of strange. Maybe they just didn't realize it.
You miss the trees if you pull your wings up or your wheels up and down.
Emergencies myself.
I think you would do the same. Okay. The fire department said, get out of the plane as fast as you can and run as far as you can because you're your tanks are full of gasoline.
It really hits my heart really well because of all these years we've been kind of forgotten for a long time, and now that we're being recognized and everything, I just feel honored, more than honored. I feel more honored than everything just to be able to fly the planes that I was able to fly.
My job at Perrin Field was to fly the airplanes that the cadets crashed and broke up after the mechanics had put them back together again. Stand on the brakes and hit the power, and the tail comes up.
It was horrible when we were released, because when we were called up, we were promised that we would become military, and Congress was working on a bill to do that. And when I signed up, I expected to be military. And when we served, as you can see, we wore uniforms, we had wings, we graduated as second lieutenants, same as the boys. And then as soon as the war in Europe was over, and the men were coming back and needed our jobs, Congress forgot all about us and said, go home. That is what hurt. And that's the reason why it makes me almost cry.
The plane was landing right on top of me, so we would have landed together on the field, and of course I would have been ground into the ground. So she just said, well, goodbye, Shirley.
The thing I think that most of us WASP would like to come from all of this is the fact that we aren't forgotten. That the history of what we did, when we were doing it, it wasn't exceptional. It was just something we were doing because it was something we liked to do. We would have done it free of charge, so to speak. But I think today, we want our story to be told. We want to be part of history. We feel we've earned a spot in history. We don't want to be ignored.
Well, I thought that was interesting, because I feel like sometimes that's what happens in today.
Yes.
You know, you get ready for something and then the general comes down and changes your plans.
Yeah, exactly.
We are here to honor all veterans, and especially to remember our Women Air Force Service Pilots.
The injustice that these women flew for their country and then were dismissed and disbanded summarily without any fanfare, without any recognition. And it took 35 years for all of that to be uncovered. And I think it's about what we struggle for, to know the truth of who we are, so that anybody, man or woman, could appreciate the unfairness of not being able to live their true lives.